Hey everyone, welcome back. It's another episode of New Life Furniture. My name is Kyle. Thanks for showing up. Here I'm going to show you how to take simple pieces of furniture that people are throwing away every day in your local classifieds, and we're going to take them for free, redesign them, and then sell them for a higher price and make some money. Hoo-wee! That's what it's all about. So come check out this awesome piece I just picked up. You'll see right here I grabbed this amazing, nice, full wood, strong piece of oak coffee table. Just look at the legs on this. Great accents, nice long legs, really sturdy, nice heavy piece. That's exactly what we want, and that's what people are throwing away all the time. These things were made back in the 70s, 80s, even slowly into the early 90s. They were using really great pieces of wood, great architecture, not architecture, but design, let's say, and just amazing pieces that people are throwing away every day. So again, we're gonna do what we usually do. We're gonna paint this white on the bottom, and I'm gonna show you guys today how we're gonna do my rustic top, because right now this is too smooth. It's a nice piece, but it just doesn't really have any dents or accent pieces to it that a lot of people love. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna grab a hammer. I'm gonna try to find some chain or anything that I can just damage the top a little bit before we get to sanding. So let's go ahead and do it. Okay, so for some of y'all, that's obviously gonna be pretty scary and not feeling too confident to do. But I'm telling you, it's gonna look good in the end. It feels nervous to do that to such a nice piece of wood. But again, we want those dimples and those marks, because when we put our deep chocolate stain on the top like we usually do, it's gonna go into those holes, and those little holes are gonna be the little eccentric accent little pieces that people love on the top. So now we're just gonna wipe it down. Then we're gonna get our sander. We're still gonna use 60 grit sandpaper with our orbital, and we're gonna start sanding the top, get that done, and then we'll take our small little sander and start hitting the base. Let's go ahead and do it. Okay, so I just quickly sanded the top. I just want to show you guys while I got the dust on here, okay, how this looks after we damage the top. You'll see all the little nicks and marks. So check this out. See all those little dots? All the little dots, all the little marks, the hammer marks here. You'll see all of it, okay? So again, those little pieces are gonna look amazing. All little accent pieces once that dark chocolate stain seeps in there. So let's go ahead, finish the rest of the sanding, and we'll be able to start painting the base. Okay, so we quickly sanded down, just easy scuffing. Don't gotta go too crazy. The new type of paints they make nowadays are so good and they just go over everything, so don't worry about it. So let's go ahead and just quickly hit this, spray it up. That way we can start sanding down the side base and spray that after. This one's gonna be a quick one. Let's go. Woo-wee! Okay, y'all, we quickly sanded the side with our little sander, 60 grit as usual. Taped it off real quick, real easy. Don't even have to be that great and that close. It doesn't matter. This is the under part. As long as you covered a little bit, we're gonna take our white paint and we're gonna put a little coat on. Remember, light coat for the first one, let it adhere, and then come back and do a couple more coats. I guess I should go that way. I always get stuck in portrait mode and everyone yells at me. Everyone's always, portrait mode sucks. Landscape, landscape. Oh yeah, okay. So again, don't gotta go too crazy. See, as easy as that. One coat. Let it dry for 2 seconds and then go again. Now we can start spraying on this one. Get this going on. Second coat on this one. See? Organize your time the best you can, y'all. Okay, y'all, so we just finished doing a third coat on the base. Check it out. Looks pretty good so far. So like I said, that's what you want to do. Slow circles around, doing multiple coats. Get a nice good base. Now all we're going to do is let it dry for 10 minutes. Then we're going to take the tape off, scuff up everything, sand the top even more, make sure it's good, and then we're gonna rub the stain over the entire thing and have it ready to go. So let's go ahead and do it. Sorry for the portrait mode again. Ah, hoo-wee! Okay, y'all, so we're racing against time as usual. We finished the painting. We did 3 coats. Got the side done, we sanded the whole thing, I flipped it back over, resanded the top a little bit more. Now we're ready to throw that chocolate stain. We're gonna use mini wax, Jacoby colored, and we're gonna throw it over the top as usual, wipe it down, and have that ready to go. So again, as you can see, it's starting to get dark. That Canadian winter is coming, hard to get time. So I got a little light here, plugged in, and we're gonna try to quickly get this done for today so that we can put it inside, let it dry, and then we can finish with our clear coat and we'll see what the finished product looks like. Let's go! Finish this table off tonight. So as you can see, I took a little bit more time on the top, just making sure I get more of those accentuated dent marks that we made with the chains and the hammer and anything we can basically find to just smash this out and look good. So check it out. You can see it looks pretty good. That's what we want. So we're gonna seal it up tonight. You can see in the background here, I'm in my garage, just trying to make it work with what we have. So we're gonna take our clear coat, place it all over it, and then go super heavy on the top to finish it off. So let's go ahead and do that now. And in the background, you'll probably see some other furniture pieces from some other videos that we put. I haven't finished them off yet. Still thinking about some and gotta still do some clear coats on a few. So always moving, always hustling. This is how it works. And I got to leave in about an hour to go pick up more tables. Man, once you start this, it doesn't stop. You can keep going. People are always giving away furniture. So let's go already. Less talk, more work. Let's go. Right, there we go. Check it out, everyone. So we just finished. Put that, as I said, I start from the bottom and then I go to the top and I finish on the last to make sure it's perfect before I don't touch it again. That's me personally. You guys may do different, but check it out. Got that rustic look. Look at that. Now I do see on my top here, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's some fine little granules in there. So I don't know if my container, as you see, there's some rust around the top. There could be small rust falling into my clear coat. Could be something on my brush. So just something for you guys to watch out, because if this ends up being, when it dries, too rough or too coarse because there's too much dirt maybe in the clear coat, may have to try to sand it off with like a 3000 grit. Maybe do like a wet polish to try to get it to a nice coat at the end, or maybe just take 20 bucks, 50 bucks off the total price and get rid of it still that way. Again, this one is done. We're gonna let it dry tonight and move on to the next. Thanks for joining. Whee!